up, guys? Welcome back to Healthy Recipe. Today we're going to be making a delicious ramen curry soup. We're using non-gluten noodles. They're actually from Costco. They look really delicious, made by Lotus. They're organic also. It's going to be an absolutely delicious soup. So let's get right to work. Okay, so let's go over our ingredients really quick. I have about a cup and a half of squash. This is just cubed into about 1-inch cubes. I have 2 carrots that I sliced thin. 2 cups of veg broth. 1 cup of coconut milk. This is the light coconut milk that comes in the carton. I'm gonna try to make this recipe pretty light as far as like fat. This has got like, I think 1 or 2 grams of fat. It's pretty light. So we'll see how that goes. I have some of my homemade curry. You could use, you know, any other brand name curry that you like. Salt. This is actually my own chili salt. It's got Himalayan salt mixed with Thai chili flakes. Turmeric. I've got about 2 tablespoons of chives from my garden. You can use scallions if you don't have chives. It'll work just fine. A half a cup of minced red onion. About 1 tablespoon of minced fresh garlic and 1 tablespoon of fresh ginger. And we're going to be using 3 of this ramen noodle bricks. It brings 12 in here per container, and these are made from millet and brown rice, so they're gluten-free, certified, and basically no wheat in it. So I'm really excited to try these because they're very healthy considering you know, that they're also organic. So I'm hoping that they work out. I have 2 lime wedges, and this is just for garnish. And these are 2 fresh Thai chilies from my garden. And these Thai chilies, the seeds came from the powder that I use. I ordered the dried chilies on Amazon, and then I planted them, and I got some beautiful chili plants. If you go to my gardening channel, you can see the plants that produces these. I'll provide a link to my home gardening channel in the comments. So that's basically it. Those are all the ingredients that we're going to be using. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get the squash and the carrot cooking, and also the noodles. So the squash and the carrots are probably going to take the longest. So they're going to go in a little bit of water, and it's just going to cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, so these look like this. So they look really nice. I'm going to do 3 of them. And it says to cook them for 1 minute, then stir them apart, and then cook them for another 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm going to follow the instructions, bring the heat up. It's going to be on high heat, and we'll see how it goes. So we're going to use about a tablespoon of our veg broth to saute our ginger and garlic. This is on medium-high heat. 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna start that up. Okay, so we're just gonna saute this and infuse that little bit of broth with the base of the flavor for this recipe. So we're gonna let that go for 3 or 4 minutes until it becomes translucent. By that time, the ramen noodles should be ready, and then we're gonna put them in a pot with cold water to cool. Alright, so it took about 4 minutes, and these are cooked. I just tested them. I'm going to drop them into cold water now, and this will prevent them from sticking together and also from overcooking. So now they're in cold water. I'm going to just set them aside and get back to work on my saute. Now that our squash and carrots are cooked, we're going to go ahead and put them in. And I'm going to go ahead and add the veg broth, the coconut milk, I'm going to add some of the curry. Start marrying some of these flavors. About a tablespoon or so of curry. And we're going to bring the heat to medium high. We're going to reduce it a little bit. Then we're going to add our noodles and the rest of the ingredients, finish it up. Alright, so the curry has reduced quite a bit. It's a little bit thicker. And right now I got it at a boil there. I'm going to bring down the heat down to medium-low. And we're going to go ahead, add in our ramen noodles. Give them a quick stir. I'm actually going to shut it off now so I don't overcook my noodles. I'm going to add in a little bit of turmeric. If it comes out. There we go. A half a teaspoon or so. Some salt. I'm going to give it one final stir. And now I'm going to add some of the chives. I'm going to leave a little bit for garnish. And we are ready to serve. Alright guys, so here it is. It's nice and thick and chunky. I'm going to garnish it with a little bit of scallions or chives, a little Thai chili just for looks. You can also dice it and add it in there, and a slice of lime. And there it is. There is my curry ramen. I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. And I'll see you really soon on the next one. Alright guys, so the Thai chili that was there for decoration, I minced it up. And I'm just going to throw this in here fresh for some nice heat. And the lime, I'm going to squeeze it in the soup. Give some nice acidity. Now I'm going to go ahead and give it a taste for you guys. Look how nice and chunky that is. Beautiful. Alright, so. Wow. Really, really rich. Very, very tasty. It's got a little bit of heat from the Thai chili. The turmeric comes right through. And the curry, super flavorful. See if I can get a spoon here. Still very hot. Wow. Amazing. The noodles are perfect. Really, really delicious soup. I highly encourage you guys to give this a try.